Hello, artists. Today we're going to do an art project involving the elements of color, shape, and line. Let's talk about lines first. These are some examples of lines, but there are millions of different sorts of lines artists can make. This one kind of reminds me of hills going up and down. This is a zigzag line. This is a swirly line. This line is just a series of dashes. This line is a series of loops like a cursive small e. Here's a lightning line. It's like a series of Z's connected to each other. Here are lines that are dots. Here are lines that look like the top of a castle. Here are lines that are a series of U shapes over and over again. Here are lines and dots. Here are waves that also look like a C. Here are lines that go up and down like a bump. Here's a combination of a zigzag line and a wave line. And here's some ovals and dots. You can use any of these lines in your art project, or if you want to make up your own lines, I'm all for that. I think that's a great idea. Today, we're going to use our lines, shapes, and colors to make a beautiful shooting star picture. As you can see, I have lots of lines and colors in my picture, lots of different kinds. This is what my picture looks like when I don't have color. So let's look at the different types of lines I've made. First, I've made a shape, which is a star shape, and we'll practice that in a minute. Then I added my dashes and dot line. Here's a spiral line. Here's a swirly line. Here's a wiggly line. And then I made some circles and ovals. Here's another swirly line. Here's waves, dashes, another swirl. Here's my castle line. Here's my lightning line. Here are my circles with ovals again, and my swirl. So let's see how many different types of lines I made for this picture. I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different types of lines. In your picture today, I would like for you to make at least 7 different types of lines, but the more the merrier. Once you do that, then you're going to color with your colored pencils. So this is what you're going to need for your project today as far as materials go. You're going to need your colored pencils. You're going to need your Sharpie marker, or you can use your black marker. You can first do this in pencil if you'd like, or you can just go for it with your markers. So first you're going to make your lines like this, just with marker, and then you're going to color them in with colored pencil. So here's some questions you might have. Can I make more than one color in each of the spaces? So your lines divide into spaces. So yes, you can make more than one color. As you can see, this is one space with orange and then magenta, and it goes into yellow. The other side of the space is green, which goes into yellow, and they all meet down here at the bottom. This space is a rainbow space, and yes, you can make a rainbow space in your picture. Here's another space that comes into another color and then goes off, and then on the other side is a different color. It's really fun to overlap the colors, so try that, because when you do that, you're going to make a new color each time. So before we start our projects, let's practice making some stars. The easiest way to make a star is to make a star like this. It's 2 triangles. One goes up and one goes down. This is a 6-pointed star. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is an easy way to do it. But if you want to try the other kind of star, which is a 5-pointed star, this is how we're going to do it. And you can practice doing this in your sketchbook first. So you draw a line across, you go up to make a point, you go down, across, and across. And notice that this star is not perfectly straight. That's okay. It's practice. So we're going to do it over and over again and see if we can make a bunch of 5-pointed stars. So one more time in slow motion, I go across, I go up to the side, I go down, I go up again, and go down to touch. If you practice this and you're still frustrated, just go ahead and make a 6-pointed star, which once again is 2 triangles. 1, 2. So after you finish practicing your stars, then I want you to start working on your star picture. Make your star up at the corner so that you have lots of room for the tail of the comet. So I made a swirl on one side and dashes and dots on the other first, so that I would know where I was going to put the rest of the lines on the inside. Once you make your picture, and your picture should look different from mine, it should not look the same. I want you to make an original picture. Then you're going to start coloring. Remember, you can let colors blend, and you can make different colors in one section. Be sure to use bright colors in your picture. Very pastel colors do not show up well, and your picture won't look good on camera. So you'll be needing to take a photograph of that and email it to me at the end of your class. That's all for today. Have fun making a shooting star picture.